Hello everyone and welcome to this week's edition of Ground Zero, where we bring you the best citizen journalism stories from STOMP. I'm Etienne, and this is Vivian.
So this week we kick off stories about parents who leave us scratching our heads. Etienne, have you ever been locked outside of your home?
Oh yes, I've forgotten my keys before, but if you are asking if I was ever locked up by my parents, no.
You're lucky. This 10-year-old boy certainly faced the wrath of his parents when he was locked outside his home at 10 p.m. Stomper, who sent in the story, asked, "Is this how parents should love and care for their child? By locking them out of the house at 10 p.m? I admit as kids we do get mischievous, but this is no way a parent should treat a child."
I'll agree. While kids can sometimes be a handful, locking out a child, especially one as young as 10, seems especially harsh. I wonder what it was that he did that warranted such a punishment.
Stomper reactions to the stories have been varied, with some agreeing with the punishment and some condemning it. Stomper concerned mom said, "If this is a discipline issue, then his parents have failed in their duty by taking the easy way out. He is young and defenseless against the big bully, his parents. The poor child will be traumatized. This is child abuse. Parents must lead by example or they will end up being the ones to be locked outside when they're old and defenseless."
Well, if you ask me, I'm not sure this constitutes child abuse. After all, different parents have, different methods of disciplining their child. Apparently, this method has worked for other Stompers, like 678, who said, "This is an ultimate timeout. Tried it once on my two older boys for fighting and using vulgarities at home. It worked. Of course, I worried that they would do more stupid things, so for the whole 10 minutes, I stood behind the door and watched them through the peephole." Different people, different ways of disciplining their kids.
Well, instead of the hands-on approach to parenting as in our first story, the parents in this second story are nowhere to be seen. Sent in by Reynard, he explains how he saw two boys performing dangerous and foolish stunts on a moving escalator. He says, "The boys are brothers. The boy without the balloon was hugging onto the handrail of the escalator playing. The second boy below was holding a balloon, hitting the boy on the handle. Their parents were nowhere to be seen. This is highly dangerous, and if the boy falls down from the escalator, he could suffer major injuries."
Talk about kids behaving like monkeys. Stompers have chimed in with their comments and most of them are stunned by these kids' behavior. Stomper came in right at 555 said, "Again, this is another case of irresponsible parenting. Child is left unattended while parents or guardian is nowhere in sight. It is as if they are expecting an accident to happen."
Stomper thumbs up said, "Irresponsible parents not accompanying the kids where they go. This is alongside other comments chiding the parents for being irresponsible. But if you ask me, this comment by Emeritus 18112 sums it up best. He said, they will only learn when they gonna."
Agreed. Nothing like getting once bitten, twice shy. Well, moving on from unruly kids, we move on to a favorite topic of Singaporeans in our next clip. Freebies.
Keep watching.